Welcome to Pulling Money Trading. Okay, today is May 16, 2025. Right, I'm on the Euro USD 1 minute chart. Right, and yeah, let's get straight into it. Okay, so some interesting stuff. All right, so right now my account balance is $10.74. I'm actually down at the moment. Now, what really happened? I got in some trades yesterday. I was actually testing out a strategy which worked for the most part, but I was in profit, right, and trading one to 10, right, and for the trade history, um, most of the trades went in profit, right, but it didn't went to the TP, and I didn't cash them out. I wasn't using break even or win-win, right? So I was just all in them, and most of them went in profit, right? Um, 1 to 5, 1 to 2, and I didn't cash them out. Okay, but because my account was going down too far, I had to make a decision, right, and just close out some of them in profit to maintain the account. Okay, so as you can see, this it went up. Let me show you a screenshot. Right, at one point in time, as you can see to the far lower right hand corner, I was floating $18.02 profit, right? Balance equity was $23.72, right? So the market turned around and started retracing with most of the profits. So I had to make a decision to keep the account by just closing what's left. Okay, let me see if I can find another screenshot. Right, so some trades were a sell trade, right, and some trades were buy trade, right, at one point in time. So yeah, it worked for the most part, but um for the most part it worked, but it's a more of like a scalping strategy in and out of the market. So maybe I'll use that strategy, um just to do some short term trading in and out of the market, some 50 pip, 100 pip trade, because it worked very well. But it's more of a short term thing. So right now I have a trade currently running, right? I'm up by 29 cent, 31 cent in profit, right? So it's a 1 to 10 trade. I'm risking about regular 50 pip to make 500 pip, right? I'm not trailing stop. It's a buy trade. I'm not trailing stop, and I'm not trailing stop or using win-win or break even. So the strategy I'm using, either I win 500 pip or lose 50 pip. So that's the strategy. Once I put the trade on, I'm not managing it. I'm not using win-win. I'm not using break-even. Right. So let's go over to trading view. See if we can find some trades. Right. 1 minute time frame. Let's clean up the chart. Oh, so I'm kind of running late this morning. Normally I would be up early, but because I was up monitoring those trades, I didn't get much rest um, this morning. So I went to bed late because I was monitoring those trades. Okay. So just to get a broader perspective on what's going on in the market, take a look at it 4 hour time frame. Market is creating sell candle at the moment. Right. So market seem to be in a downward phase for now, right? So I'm going to do is try and see what opportunity I can find, right? So here was a point where the market break and intersect, right? So showing that sellers are in control of the market, right? So I'm going to play it safe, right? Here's another point up here where sellers are in control. This is where the trade last night that I was in, right? This is where the trades went. So I got in somewhere off down here and in the middle here. Trade went all the way to here but didn't reach TP. Started retracing. Okay. So pretty much what happened, let me show you. I had a trade set. I had a trade marked up. I think it's somewhere here. Yeah, right here. I had a trade marked up. And I'm not sure what happened. Right here, at this here, right here. Right. Yeah, I had a trade mark here, right? And the market came into this area, right? Came into this area right here and went down way past the TP. However, that trade wasn't triggered because I'm using limit orders. That trade wasn't triggered. So the fact that I know that the market was going down, I was just testing out another strategy, right? To try and get in on the downward action. So I was getting in here as, right? So as you can see, these were some of the trades that I took, right? These were some of the trades that I took right here, right? These here as market came, filled the orders, went down probably about 300 pip, 200 pip, right? Most of the orders were filled, went down to here, but I didn't cash out. So those trades turned into a winning trades, turned into a loss, right? Then here, got in here, got in here. All of these trades run to profit. But anyway, market is going down right now. So let's see if we can find some trades. Right here is a era where market break through this era right here. Create a structure right here. So let's see if this can actually work. Right, go back to MT5 and stick a manual trade right here. Sell, right? We're already in a buy trade, but I'm edging that buy trade, right? Because the market is in a downward momentum right now. So I'm edging against that buy trade, right? Chances are if it continue, it stop like maybe about here. Probably about here. Okay. Set the TP 500 points. So in this trade I'm actually risking 105 points to make 500 points, which is still a good risk, 1 to 5, right? Because of the entry. Entry is not so clean, right? No. Right here is a era. Let's see. One trading view. Right here is a year of concern as well. where market break this structure, create a here right here strong bear candle drop intersection, right? Sellers are in control, so chances are if the sell momentum continue, right, this can be a possibility. So let's set a trade right here. This 500 pip, right? So I'm risking 53 pip to make 500 pip. Copy, right? New order, new order, sell limit, pending order, sell limit, paste, profit, copy, paste. So I'm just copy pasting, paste. Okay, paste. Right. So back to trading view. That is one trade. Right. So right here, at this price point, market break this area right here, and um went down. Okay, right. So sellers are in control of the market, right? Came back, went down again. So this here right here, right? This here right here, buyers wasn't able to push the market all the way up to here, right? They had in difficulties challenging seller in this area. So chances are if the market come back again, enough seller might be in this area to push down the market. I'm not sure if they can actually sell the market down, right? Enough to give us the 500 pip. Not sure. But if they can, that would be good, right? So this era right here is also a year of concern, right? So let's put a trade right here. Sell, 10 pip, 10 pip above, which is 71, right? 10 pip below entry, which is 15, right? And a profit of 500 pip. Okay, let's set that in MetaTrader 5, right? So new order, sell limit, pending order, sell limit, paste, profit, stop loss, So I'm of using this strategy, right? I'm using limit orders because a lot of these areas I might not be trading at the moment when the market reach these areas, right? So it's best to use limit orders, but having the right trade and not getting filled, orders are not being filled, is counterproductive because um if we are not getting in on the winning trade, then it is not working in our favor, right? So that is one of the problem that with this strategy, if the broker doesn't fill the orders, then we're going to miss out on a lot of opportunity. But that's part of trading. Okay, back to trading view again, right? So I'm just using trading view, right? So what I'm doing, I'm just searching for areas on the chart, right? Just clean up the chart as we go along. I'm searching for areas on the chart. Let's look where sellers was in, where buyers was in control, sellers and buyers intersect, leaving strong sell structure, right? That's basically what I'm searching for, right? So this area right here, right? Sellers and buyers intersect, right? This is clear right here is a area of concern, but I'm not too much excuse me, not too much interested in it, right? Excuse me, because sorry. So so I'm just looking for areas where sellers are in control. This little area right here, right, is the area that turn the market around right here, pushing it down. But I'm still not interested in this area. Now this area right here is a better area, right? Buyers push the market up, right? Strong sell structure, strong bear candle pushing down. Chances are when the market come back, buyers wasn't able to challenge sellers in this area again. So this is a good era to trade from, right? You can see here is a retest of the era, right? So that is a good era to trade from. So let's check on MT5, right? Let's see if I can find that era on MT5. Market is still going down, right? Still have two trade open, one buy, one sell. Market is still in a sell mode, still going down. Okay, so see if I can find that here on MT5. Here, this is the here on MT5. So I actually have a sell limit in this here already, right? So I don't need to set this trade because I already have a sell limit in this area. Okay, I already set a sell limit, right? So that's for the sell aspect, right? So let's see what's going on the buy side, right? Market is selling down, still going down, right? Market is still going down, right? So let's see what's going on the buy side. So let's remove these off the chart because uh, these are trades that I actually won last night, but because of the TP aspect of things, as I was telling you, I was trying a strategy, but that strategy worked well with shorter term trades like maybe 1 to 2, 1 to 3, right? So that strategy worked very well, but with a 1 to 2, 1 to 3, it seems. Okay. Now on the buy side, right, this is a year right here, which maybe a good era. Not the best structure, right? Not the best structure, but chances are there might be a possibility, right? Because market went down, market went down, right? With a strong bull candle pushing up, right? Market went all the way up, right? Buyers wasn't able to take the market down to this era, right? So if buyers or sellers wasn't able to take the market down to this era, they came here, but they wasn't able to bring the market back down to this point. So chances are buyers might still be around in this era. If there's enough buyer to push the market all the way up, I'm not sure. Only way to know that is to use the known to find the unknown, right? Take a loss of maybe 30, 40 pip, right? 49, 59, 500, right? Risk 45 cents to make $5. If I'm wrong, I lose 45 cents. If I'm right, I win $5. So that's the mental aspect of trading, you know. and you don't want to mess with your trades. You're gonna have trades like last night, which went close to TP. I have trade which went to 450 pip, but I still didn't cash it out. 350 pip, still didn't cash it out. But that's just a strategy I'm using, right? So I have to be more accurate with the analysis, right? Because I'm not actually managing these trades. I'm just pretty much letting them run automatic, right? So going forward, I have to be more stop loss 11. Seem as if the market is already 11,714. Buy limit 11,759, 11,714. This is something. Oh yeah, the market is already at this year. I actually went straight through. Yeah, so this year I didn't work out. Right, let me see what's going on. Right, so this year I didn't work out. It would have been a losing trade, right? Because the market already went through, right? So enough buyers wasn't in this era, but the only way to know for sure, right, is to put your money on the table. If you win, you win. There's other way to quantify this era, which I'm not gonna go into right now. There's actually other ways that you can use to qualify or disqualify this era. If you're really being technical, right? There's other ways that you can use to qualify or disqualify this era, right? But I'm not gonna go into that right now. But this year I didn't work, and I know why, right? Because of other factors, right? Because of other factors, right? So all I'm gonna do now, right, is just look below to see same thing here as on the price chart where buyers are in control of the market, right? Where is price? The price is all the way down here, right? Price is all the way down here, 11,668, right? All the way down here, right? Back to MT5, right? So market is going down at the moment, continuing to go down. So I'm in profit with the sell. The buy trade was at a loss. Sell trade is in profit, $1.7080, right? I'm in profit with the sell, right? So yeah, I'm just gonna, let's see, the market is in this area right now. right? Retracing. Right, so this is where price is right now. So I'm just looking back to see if I can find here as below where buyers are in control. Right, this here right here. Right, market break above this area. Buyers are in this area. Right, bull candle. Right, so let's see if this area hold out or no. Let's see if, because I have two orders, should be on 11,543. Let me check to see if these orders are in. Right, so this order is there, 11,543. Right, this one should be set 11,445, 11,543, 11,445. Yes, so these orders are set. Right, market is coming down right now, close to these orders. Let's see what is going to happen before I close. In profit with the sell, $2.67. That is 1 to 5 already, as I'm risking 50 pip. This is 1 to 5, but I'm not gonna cash it out because I'm risking 1 to make 10. So market come down, getting a strong rejection. So what I'm gonna do with this one, because I'm getting strong rejection, right? Chances are the order might not get filled. So what I'm going to do is just take a manual buy trade. Right? I might end up risking a little bit more pip. Right? So I'm taking a buy. Okay? Because of the strong buy pressure. Right? That is an indication that the order is right here. Right? Buy limit is right here. See? Buy limit 111,543. Right? Market came down. So some of the time that is what happened. Market come down right here. This is where the buy order is. Right? The order is not filled. Okay? Order is not filled. If I'm trading safe, because I know that there's a here down here which can potentially turn the market, I would cash out, right? Take profit and then wait to see what will happen with the buy. But I'm not really cashing out, right? Because I'm trading 1 to 10. So if I get the 10, fine. If the market reaches, fine, right? But when I reach TP, I will be up by 10. Okay. So two trade reaching TP will actually put me back in profit. So yeah. So what I need to do with this one, 5,543. Go back to trading view. 543. Set the stop loss on the TP. 11,421. Right. Four two one. And oh, this is a big risk. This is a big risk. So I'm risking 199 pip to make 500. This is a big risk, but let's see. This is way above our risk. But because of the fact that um, market is struggling to reach the buy limit, I had to do a manual trade. Right, I can minimize risk, but let's see, work with this risk. So this is pretty much a 1 to 2.5 thereabout. So what I can do, I can maximize the profit to 600 pip, right? Make it a 1 to 3 trade. So I'm risking pretty much 200 pip to make 300 pip, 600 pip. So that would be like a 1 to 3. Okay. Yeah, it's okay, 1 to 3. Right. So yeah, so I'm in profit 1 to 5 right now with one trade. One trade is at a loss minus 47. Right. Market is resisting. Didn't reach our buy limit, so I had to secure a entry, taking a manual trade. Right. So pretty much that's it for today. Close out this session, and next week is another week. So next week, sticking to this strategy. For next week, I'm going to be sticking to this strategy, right? And just trade in the market. Let's see what will happen, right? So if you like this video, right, just give it a thumbs up and share, like and share, right? Let this video reach more people. All right, bless up.